Alright, welcome back. And for this lesson, we're going to be looking at GUI tools. Now, the easiest way for you to get access to GUI tools, when we talk about GUI tools, designing tools, we are just looking at the different applications that are available to us that will enable us to design interfaces. So all you need to do is just go to let me go to and I can type here and search for GUI designing tools. Now, what happened to my internet? Oh, sorry. This is serious. I better use my phone on the internet. Sorry. Alright, sorry for the breaking transmission. So it comes up, yeah. Now you have different tools for GUI design. Now what is expected of you is for you to go through a couple of these ones, play with it. I believe that you've already done that. You have Sketch, you have InVision Studio, you have Axel, you have Craft, you have Proto, you have Adobe, you have Marvel, you have Figma. There are so many of them, and what you're expected to do is to go through each of them and play with it. If, for example, let me go to if you scroll down, for example, let's go to Sketch. All right, you have Sketch here. If I want to go to Sketch, I can just open on another website, another page rather, and let me say sketch.com. I'll just pick a couple of them, and then before you start using the tool, it is advisable that you do, do I say pen on paper kind of analysis, a sketch of it. You can just do a simple straightforward storyboard where you just draw, even if it's rectangles, you just draw it, label the page, rather label the first expected interface, maybe interface 1, or you call it home page. The next one you call it this way. Whichever application you want, whether you are designing a mobile application, you are designing a desktop standalone application, or you are designing website network enabled, whichever one is always better for you to have an idea how it should be in terms of the buttons and so on and so on before you go ahead. If not, you spend a lot of time trying to do things that shouldn't take you so much time to do. Now this is Sketch web page, the page, and what is expected is that you can go through get started for free. You can watch a video of it, the video helps you to have an idea how Sketch works. Now, because I wouldn't want to download and install things, I can decide to sign up, and then that means create a user account. Let me click on get started. Of course, it asks you to do this thing, so I'll just at row. What's my row? Just type in anything. Let's just say a designer. What should we call you? Oh, I wrote email, don't mind me. What should we call you? I can say the king. This, or let me just say okay, I have the iPad, my password. Let me see. Sometimes this password can be very okay. I agree to the terms. I have read and agreed to the policies. You know, software, whether you are keeping updated, I don't need that. So let me say sign up. Okay, check your email. Let me say do this later. Let's see whether they are going to refresh the page to try again. Oh, definitely they want me to do that. I thought I could dodge. Let me see. Is this for me? Okay, that's come. This is for it. So I just confirm this so I can go straight to it. Subscribe. I say continue to workspace. Now some of these things you pay for it, so what you need to do is just have a feel of it, what you can do. Let me see. Okay, so I believe you create a new project and you say my page, website, my app. Okay, so I've created no document in there. So let's see how it goes. All documents, workspace. Now this is some of the reasons why it's always good for you to go through the video tutorial before you attempt to start, because now I'm trying to figure out almost everything. Meanwhile, if I had watched the video, it would have helped me to wangle my way out of all this. So always try as much as possible to watch the video before you do anything. Save workspace, start collaborating, invite people. This download the Mac app. I don't want to do that. Share me library. Let's see how it goes. Workspace has no my draft. Update. Now to use Sketch. Okay, have that. Yours truly. I may not want to go through all this. There are other videos. How do you make a user interface? Let me go through. Okay, below you may find a list of quick guides for your user. Use only Sharpies for sketching. Always use 3 types of colors: black, white. This. Use a ruler to draw lines. Draw this. What is Sketch has become one of the most popular users. This is flexible vector, blah 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 blah. Okay, let me just go back to it and see refresh page again. Let me see. Okay, invite people as editors, viewers, and they create and save a document. Okay, so let me create a document. What has happened to my network again? Okay, it's coming up. What's your on? I've said create a document. Oh, because it's not marked. Odd equal. Okay, let me see. Good. Oh, my surprisation. GUI designing tools. Okay, let me take it. Still the same thing. Okay, my good old faithful mock mock-up design. Yeah, this is what I'm quite used to. Okay, get free account. I'm sure I already have an account with these people. Alright, beautiful. This makes life very easy. Now, like I said, you can use any of the tools that you want, so it's up to you actually. But the most important thing is that whichever one you're trying to use, you should be comfortable with it. It should be things that you can manipulate easily. There are several of them. If you are comfortable with Sketch, if you're comfortable with Figma, if you're comfortable with Marvel, use it. There are no fast rules as regards to which tool you should use for your interface, because whatever you design, it has to be implemented. That means you have to actually program it. So your design of your interface just shows you that, okay, this is how my interfaces will look like when I actually code it or implement it. Or it may not be exactly the same thing, but similar to what I'm going to design, especially when it comes to the button location, the icon locations, the colors, and so on, and the images you intend to place there is important. So I'm very much comfortable with the mockup tool. I've used it a couple of times. I've used it for a lot of stuff, so I'm comfortable with it. So it's not that I can't use it, but I'm okay, and it provides it. So I'll just create a new project, and then as you can see, you see the buttons, okay, and you just click and take it up here. So let me say that if you want to design for, you can see the templates. If you click on Alt plus for create reusable item, this is what I was talking about, a description. Okay, it's giving me a description of what this button is all about. If you go to this, the same thing. If you go to this, the same thing. Okay, then of course you have all the other stuff here. So I can have my this thing here. Let me scroll down. You can see. So now another thing I would advise you is, before you start clicking buttons and doing all kinds of stuff, if you should scroll down to see what the icons that are available for you to use before you start using it, so that you don't keep putting it up and then deleting it and so on and so forth. For example, this is interface. So do I want to, this is actually for programming, because now I have operations, return type, method, and so on and so forth. I don't really need that. Okay, your actors, you can actually use it for your analysis, your actors and your use cases also. You can do it here. Your ERD model, that is a entity relationship diagram. You can draw it here if you choose to. So you have no excuse whatsoever not to do things appropriately. The tools that are available, your switch on and off. I'll just scroll down. Okay, you even have if, for example, let me delete this. Let me say I'm designing for mobile. All right, it to be on mobile. I have iPhone X, iPhone this, for mini, the wristwatch. Okay, whatever I'm designing for. If, for example, it's for it's only Mac Pro that is there. Let's assume that I'm designing for, what am I designing for? Let me say a desktop generally. Then I can take it this way if I choose to. If I don't want it, since it's going to be for this thing, I can have it this way, and I can keep adding stuff if I choose to, but that's not my intention. Who doesn't like iPhone? Oh, sorry. So I have this thing here. Okay, if you click here, you can actually change the color. Okay, then you have I can change some settings here. New Times Roman, as the case may be. I want it bold. Now I'm supposed to set this in after typing stuff, but I'm just this. I want it a situation wherever when they type, I want it blue. You still have the opacity here. Okay. Alright, so we have this here, distribute vertical, blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's say that I want I need an image. Okay, so I'll click here to upload. I'll click here. Which image do I have that I can use? Oh, I'm not sure which image. Do I have any image here? Okay, let me see if I can break down some. Okay. Okay, so I'll take this to the center. This will be my destiny. Okay, do I want to crop it? Yes, I want to crop it. That, so I'll move over to my other stuff icons. Okay, so I can decide that this is for payment if what I want to do has payment stuff. Then, as you can see, account. Okay, account, that is if I want them to so if I want them to create an account, this gives me an idea. Okay, an account, which one is this? Account in circle, account in square. This one is probably card, blah blah blah. Let's see. Accessibility. So you look for the appropriate. Okay, let me see. When you click on this, I want it to go to setting. Now, as you can see, there is some form of inconsistency, so I'll remove this and rather pick this, because even this one doesn't look too okay. But what's this icon? They say build to, so I don't really need this, so I remove it. Which one is this? This is calendar, date. I need that. So what I'll place here depends on the kind of application I want to do. So I'll just keep adding it. Now, the whole idea is that when I add all this, I can go to this page and say page, create what? This. Oh, I've already created a new page. Alright, this is the first page, this is the next page. Now the next page, I can say that when this is clicked, this page should what? Come up. Alright, yeah, so and we are talking about consistency, so I'll go to the template again. No, not templates now. Let me go to my pages and see. Page this. Can I copy this? Can I copy this? I copy this, go to this place and just copy paste. Ooh, did not work. Ctrl Z. Why won't it work? Export. I can put a note. You can see here. Come here. If I can put a sticky note, but it has to be the appropriate on the appropriate duplicate. Paste in this place, yeah. So there is consistency. So I can say that when this button is clicked, I can decide to prompt for things such as let me see stencils for need toolbar. Let me just say text. So here I can ask them to put username, type here. Okay, I can duplicate this. Duplicate it again and prompt for a couple of info. So you can actually do this. Don't think that I'm going to design a full, no, I'm not going to do that, but this just gives you an idea what you're expected to do, especially with your coursework, your case study. You're expected to pick it and design all of this. Now that I have done this, the next thing is for me to implement it. Now if it's going to be a web page, there are a lot of web page designing tools that are also available. You can decide to use a content management system, any of the content management, or WordPress, Joomla. There are several of them. You can use it to do that. But then if you want to do hardcore coding, then you pick a programming language of your choice and you begin to do it. For instance, if I'm designing for a mobile app, then I may not be able to do it directly. I think I should be able to do it if it's mobile app. Of course, the mobile app also depends on which mobile app, whether the OS of the mobile app, whether it's iOS or Android. If you go to if it's iOS, then you need to install an IDE that contains Objective-C for Apple product. If it's Android device, then is either you use Android Studio preferably, or you may decide to use, but let me just show you using what do they call it, NetBeans. I think I would have preferred Eclipse, because Eclipse is quite Eclipse supports a lot of these Android versions. But anyway, let's look at NetBeans, this one that is installed on my system. So let's use it. Up. My goodness, it's taking ages. I see why people usually pause to go and do other things. Okay, thank God. Alright, I'll just create close all this, close all this, close all this, close, close, and close. So I'll go to this and say new project, new project. Okay, now let's go to so if I'm to do this, I'll go to Java ME, that is mobile edition embedded. So I click on this and I say next. So let me call it a name. So let me call it my first mobile app. It's complete. No Java platform found. Please add at least one. Okay. No Java platform. Manage platforms. Okay, let me click on this. So let me pick anyone. Oh, don't mind me. Okay, let me say add platform. Okay, it has Java standard remote. I have further options. Java standard edition, remote, Java standard, Java this. Let me just say next. Okay, I'll take it to these programs because that is where it is. And I think I can have yes, finished. Let's see what happens. So I believe I've done it successfully. So let's move back and I say this next. I still not seeing it. Do I need to close it as well? Project. Next. Okay, I can decide to let me see. Give myself away. Platform. Next. Put it on JDK. Okay, put it inside this folder. Yeah, that's the JDK 1 point. Yeah, that's the one that the default. This platform name is already used. Oh, let me give it another one then. Let's see, close. Why is it not still showing? What's this problem? The front path is what? Okay. I don't think I want to restart this system for it to take effect. Oh Jesus. Anyway, but I think it's quite straightforward. Let me close it. I wouldn't want to start this system. I wouldn't want to start this system. Is there another IDE that I have on this system that will enable me to just use? I thought I had IntelliJ. No. All right, thank you very much. I think for the implementation you have to use a language you are comfortable with. I wouldn't want to restart the system because there are a lot of things that are open that I wouldn't want to just close like that because I'm not done with them. But it's very easy. I believe that when we meet in class, I'll be able to demonstrate if I'm unable to do another recording on this implementation before school resumes. Thank you very much. Do have a nice time and see you at UAT pretty soon. Bye.